Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome to Ekascloud. Today in this video, we are going to see Azure DevOps sprints. So in our previous videos, we have seen few items in board. So with that continuation, we can see what is Azure DevOps sprints. We can have some details on it. So basically, in Azure DevOps, we will be using Scrum methodology. What is that Scrum methodology? Scrum methodology is an agile project management methodology. It involves a small teams led by a team manager. He can be the Scrum master for that team, and whose main job is to remove all obstacles that works to be get done. That is his main job. And work is we will they will be planning the works in a short life cycle called sprints, and the team would meet daily basis, and they would discuss about the current task, and they will remove the roadblocks that need some clearing. And they would also in Azure DevOps, we will be using the uh, iteration path, which is here again it would be called as sprint. Iteration path here it would be called as sprints. That is that the plan work to be performed by a team within a specific time period, and with some cadence it needs to be achieved. So to get started, several sprints are we can predefine for our team. That is what also main advantage of using the sprint in Azure DevOps. Why the Scrum methodology is good? So key benefit is the flexibility, the capability to quickly adapt to changes in product definition and to deliver those changes within few iterations. So let's say suppose I am planning on module development. So I'm taking a period of 1 week time. So this would be followed closely with the team master, meaning team project lead, or along with the team members, and that module would be shortly developed, and it would be sent to delivery for further processing. So this is why this is so the meaning a small task would be completed within a fixed short period of time. So, to enable this adoption, the Scrum team creates, modifies backlog items to align with the needed product changes. So, whenever they want some changes, this one can be done later, or this one should be done in prior basis, like that. They will discuss among themselves, and they will take decisions, and ultimate aim of the getting that project, that small module done, that would be achieved. So that is why it has the flexibility, and also it will have the capability to finish the task within the stipulated time period. Next is, let us see what is sprint. Sprints in Scrum methodology, it will refer to the life cycle that needs to be completed in fixed time periods. It is called a sprint. Sprint usually it would be allotted for 1 to 4 weeks only. The sprint planning selects the next items on the product backlog, and the cycle repeats. While the team executes the sprint, the product owner ensures that the items at the top of backlog are ready to execute in the following sprint. The shorter iterative life cycle provides the team with lots of opportunities to learn and improve. Traditional project management, if it will have a long life cycle for 6 to 12 months. While a team can learn from a traditional project, the opportunities are far less than a team who executes in 2 to 4 weeks. Let's say 2 weeks. If I take 2 weeks, means the team will learn more thing than the long time processing team. This iterative cycle in many ways the essence of agile methodology only. Scrum is very popular because it provides enough framework to guide teams while giving them flexibility in how they execute. Its concepts are simple and easy to learn, and teams can get started quickly and learn as they go. All of this makes Scrum a great choice for teams just starting to implement agile principles. So let's see how we can create sprint and what are all the backlog items we can assign to our sprint. That one we will see in Azure DevOps. So let me go to my project. I am using one my schedule project only I am using. Here I have allotted a team for this project, and I have two members as of now. I am assigning two members to work on this project. If I want, I can add user whenever I need to add. I can add them into this project. So to explain about the sprint, so let me go to the boards, and here I can show you the first. Let us go to this work items. So you can see the work items here. So these are all the work items to be completed, and whom it is assigned. Some important work items you can see from here. Okay. So from this we can create the backlog. So backlog, it will include user stories, and it will include features and epics. So you can see even bugs also can be listed here in this backlog. So we need to plan this backlog items to be completed. So for that one, we will be using this sprint. So here you can see in the right side pane, you can see the planning item, and the default, meaning I created few sprints for this project, and already it has some few sprint also. So you can see whenever we want to create sprint means first we have to go to this project settings, and here you have to first team configuration, you can make it here, and the project configuration you can make it here. So you can create your sprints according to your requirement. So if you want to create new child or new sprint, if you want to create, you can create, and you can fix the start and end date also. So maximum 2 to 4 weeks we can fix here. So whenever that achieved backlog item is, so it won't affect anything in the sprint. So here, this way I'm having few friends also, and whenever I want set date also, I can set the date here. So here new you can create, and you can add a start and end date. It is a simple process only, and we can then we can go to that board item, and that backlog item, and we can see how to assign to the backlog items to a particular sprint. We can see from here. So if I want to move one particular backlog item to a particular sprint means I can see here. So I can see the current sprint item also, I can see from here. So whenever I'm adding some item, that even I can add a backlog or I can add a bug, all number would be added as its count. So two product backlog is added to sprint 4, and two bugs are added to the sprint 4. Likewise, you can see for each sprint 5, sprint 6, we can see one sprint backlog item is added here. So whenever we want to do some processing, that planning whether it is done or no, so we can go to the sprint task board. Here you can see some. Let us take some example. So I taken one sprint here, sprint item one this. Here in backlog items, we can see all features and other bugs, everything you can see in the backlog, and even as in boards also, we can see all that necessary features, everything we can see here. But here in sprint, that is this particularly the requirement to complete the task, we can add it here. Suppose if I want to create a Java environment means first I have to download the Java software, and I need to install this Java software. So for this one, this is my requirement. So how I have to finish this sprint within a time period, that is what we can see as a small demo. So here I'm not assigned this task to anyone, but I split this task into two different category. First is download Java as one process and install. So we can add multiple work items here. So anything you want to either a bug or product log, backlog item you can add. And if you want to add some this epics also you can add here. So task bug product item you can add from here. So here we can, after adding this one, you can see we can give this I can split this into processes. So like this to do and in progress and done. So we can add, if you want to add column, more column also we can add columns here, and style also we can change it. The style of this we can change at any time. So styling rule, the color of this back pan, anything you, if you want to add you can change here. So color if you want to change, or anything if you want to do some changes, some fonts, or whether it need to some rules completed or no, like that. If like rule also you can create and you can add it to this work item here. So I'm not going to add anything. So now here, this is the taskboard item. So you can see this lists also. And if you want to add new thing, you can add it from here also. Like even we can once from one sprint to another sprint also we can add here. And we can add a new work item, and you can split that work item into task, a different task we can add it here. So if you want to edit the column option, you can anytime you can change. So if I don't want to give the name as to do means, so I can give a new task or a new list, newly added, like that. Any name I can give. So new item I can give. So yeah, but for our convenience, we will be using this we will be using this column name itself only. To do name we will be adding here, so that it will give the meaningful way what we are doing. So here to do and progress, whatever item if you want to add, you can add in the columns. So you can, once it is done, you can move it. So let the team completed means you can move it to done column also. So meaning to say that mm, team has completed the task, or some if it has some progress means anytime it can be changed to, from the to do list item to progress item we can move. So it will give you the complete idea here. So this is general view of your task board item. And here you can see the backlog item. Any at any point in time you can add your new task or new backlog item. You can add it from here. So, and also the next is capacity. Capacity here, there would be a team will be working. So which team we have to assign this task? So design team, deployment team, development team, documentation, or whether it is a requirement or testing. So we have to accordingly what task it is, and the which department is going to handle that, we have to select from here. And team capacity, how long they will work for this particular sprint, that also for this task to be completed. we have to say maximum 6 to 7 hours they will be working. So minimum 20 minutes. Some task can be done in 20, 15 minutes also. Some task may go in few hours. So here, according to the task, we have to assign the capacity also. So because we each sprint has a time limit, within that time limit, we have to perform it. So based on that, we can add team members also to complete this work, or with the small team members. If it is a small task means within time frame we can complete means we can go with the small team and we can add their capacity per day. That timing also we can add. So we can engage the small team completely into this particular sprint to be sorted out weekly. That way also, or you can add more team members also, we can add here. So what is assigned, that will be we can see from here also. So if I am assigning one team member means his activity, work details, how he is working, we can track it from here also. So let me show from here dashboard. Let me go here. So if he is so let's say, so I can change any time. So once the task completed means I can reduce the timing also. So or I can increase the timing to the other persons also. I can increase because if I want to equally assign the people to be that work to be done by equally my other team members also, that also I can add it from here. So this is the completed item. So I can't edit the timing changes. So likewise, anytime we can change this one. And next is the analytics. Here that it is a burn down analytics. So when it is task completed and detailed how long it will, some burn down time period also we can see from here. So next is, let me again go back to this task board. And from this we can come to know so how the progress is going, the project progress is going, we can see from here. And anytime you can change move this iteration or in working days or working with bugs, so you can change it to that backlogs that cannot be managed by backlogs on board, that also you can mention it here. So this way we can create sprints and we can work on the sprint. So let's say if I want to assign this task to somebody else means, so I can easily migrate this one to this design team. I can move it here. So let me. So the team would be working every day 3 hours, that we can see from here also. So this is how we can create a sprint and we can include. So from the backlog item, we can add it to our sprint item, and from this we can get the detail of for the work progress. So we will see some other topic in our next video. Thanks for watching.